Hey guys, what's up? My name's Kayla from Planning with Kay, and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are hanging in there and having a good start to the month of April, and I'm back today kicking this month off with another 5 types video where I'm going to show you guys 5 types of weekly spreads that you can set up in your bullet journal. Now, weekly planning is a pretty fundamental part of bullet journaling. I know that for me specifically, my weekly spreads are the absolute most important part of my journal and are what I really need to get by. Not only are weekly spreads a place to house our weekly and daily tasks, which is arguably the most important part of bullet journaling, but they can also be customized in a practically infinite number of ways to be as basic or as extensive as you need depending on your personal needs. I know that personally, I love changing up my weekly setup every week. This variety is what makes bullet journaling work for me personally. I love switching things up, and it's the reason that after so many years, it is still so effective and enjoyable for me to use my bullet journal. Now, that being said, I know how difficult it can be coming up with new, exciting, fresh bullet journal weekly spread ideas week after week after week, especially when you've been bullet journaling for a while, and it can start to feel like you've used up all of your different layout ideas. So that is why I am here with 5 new weekly spread ideas that will hopefully inspire some new spreads in your own bullet journal. And if any of you guys want even more bullet journal spread inspiration, I'm gonna have all my other 5 types videos linked right down there in the description below. I have one for monthly logs, daily logs, habit tracking, and 2 more actually for weekly spreads, one of which is specifically for back to school. I know I have a lot of students out there watching me, so don't forget to check out the links to all those videos down in the description below. I will also definitely be continuing this 5 type series. I know that this is one of my most popular series on my channel, and you guys love these bullet journal inspiration videos, so I just need your help coming up with my next topic. Let me know in the comments down below what types of planner or bullet journal spreads you want to see my take on and get some more layout ideas for. I'll be sure to pay attention to whatever suggestions are most popular and take that into account when I'm filming my next video. And with all of that being said and out of the way, guys, let's jump right into my bullet journal and start setting up some weekly spreads. So jumping right in, I'm going to set up the first weekly spread of this video, which is going to be a vertical style weekly log. What this means is that each day is going to get its own column, which allows for a nice long running task list. I usually like to opt for vertical weeklies myself since my task lists are often pretty long, but it really depends on how busy I am week to week. So on this spread, each column is going to be 6.5 spaces wide, and it's going to extend all the way down the spread. I'm then creating 2 separate sections at the bottom of each day. Each section is 4 spaces tall, and these are going to be for my gratitude and my weather log for the week. So I'll have a space to jot down one thing I'm grateful for each day, and also a spot to record the weather throughout the week. I'm then going to bust out my P&E monthly sticker kit for this spread just to help out with some of the headers and a bit of decoration. I'm actually going to be using 5 different decorative themes for the 5 weekly spreads that I'm setting up today, and all 5 sticker kits are going to be 20% off in my shop for the next week. That's just $4 per kit, so if you like any of the themes that I'm using today, be sure to check out all of the links in the description below. I'm now creating a weekly habit tracker at the top of my spread here. I absolutely love tracking habits on a weekly basis. It's a great way to stay on top of your core daily tasks throughout the week. So this habit tracker is just a box that is 12 spaces wide by 5 spaces tall for my 5 habits, and that is the final component of this weekly spread. I'm now going to show you an example of how this spread would look filled out, so that way you can see what it looks like used with everything written in. I personally really love seeing filled in spreads. I think it makes it easier for me to visualize whether that spread would actually work for me, so I'll be doing the same thing for every single weekly log that I'm going to be setting up today. And with my task list, my habit tracker, gratitude log, and weather log all filled out, that is the end of weekly spread number 1. Moving on to weekly log number 2, I'm going to show you an example of a horizontal weekly spread where each day takes up its own horizontal row. So for this weekly, each day gets a row that is 8 spaces tall, and extends the entire length of the page. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday are going to be on the left page, and Thursday through Sunday are going to be on the right. Now, these long rows can definitely be split into different sections if you want. Like I said in the beginning of this video, all of these weeklies can be customized to be as simple or as complex as you need. For this spread, I'm going to keep things really simple. Each day is just going to have a space for a task list, and then there's going to be a general weekly task list at the top. So after writing in the days of the week, I'm going to use my Woodland monthly sticker kit to finish off my daily headers, first sticking in a flag sticker next to each day as a spot to write in the dates, followed by a little decorative leaf to the right of that to finish off my daily sections. So now at its core, this spread is extremely simple. It's just 7 boxes for the 7 days of the week, but even just this one layout can be customized in a million different ways to make it unique and bring variety to your bullet journal. Simple changes like changing the location of your headers or maybe trying out a new font style can seem simple and inconsequential, but these little things can still spark excitement and a sense of newness in your journal, and that's something that I always really appreciate. Moving right along, it's time to set up weekly log number 3, which is going to be a Dutch store style weekly log. To start off this setup, I'm going to cut off half of the right page right down the center, and this is going to create my Dutch door, or this weird little flap in the middle of my spread. This is going to afford me some extra space on the spread to cram in a bunch of extra sections, since no matter which way I flip my Dutch door, I'm still going to be able to see everything on the left and right sides of the spread. If this is a new concept to you and you're confused, don't worry. I think it'll all become clear as I set this up. So I'm creating my daily sections in the center of my spread here, extending across that Dutch door, and each day gets a box that is 12 spaces wide by 7 spaces tall. I'm going to be using my newest rainy day sticker collection for the headers and decoration on this spread, and I'm writing in my daily headers with my black Tombow Fudenosuke brush pen, adding in a white drop shadow with my white gel pen. And all of the supplies that I'm using are of course linked down below in case you're curious. So on the left side of this spread, I'm starting to block in my first 2 additional sections. On top, I'm going to have an event schedule for the week as a spot to write in any specific events or appointments, and below that will be my main weekly task list. I'm creating these headers with a dark blue Crayola Supertip and my white gel pen over that. This is definitely one of my favorite header styles as of late. And my events box is 12 spaces wide by 14 spaces tall. Now on the right side, I'm creating 2 more sections. Firstly, a spot for a work schedule. This is going to look exactly like my events box on the left and hypothetically be a spot to write in work shifts for the week. But again, keep in mind that these sections are only examples and they can be modified to work for you. If you're a student, you can maybe use this section to keep track of daily homework assignments. You can use these sections as gratitude logs, daily summary sections, meal trackers, exercise trackers, really anything is possible. Below that, I'm creating another weekly habit tracker, this time using one of my weekly habit tracker stickers that I had sitting around. And after that, I'm going to finish the spread off by filling in the extra space with some decoration and a quote. If you know me and my weeklies, you probably know that I typically have a spot for a good old quote of some sort. This is just a personal preference since I get a lot of enjoyment out of lettering and decorating in my bullet journal. But if that's not your thing, I totally understand, and you can just fill in this space with whatever additional functional section your heart desires. After finishing the spread off with a couple pops of yellow decoration and filling it out with an example schedule, that is it for weekly log number 3, and time to move on to my 4th example of a weekly bullet journal spread. Starting off on weekly log number 4, I'm going to be setting up another horizontal style spread, this time with my days listed down the left side of the spread with rows that go all the way across the entire 2 pages. Each day's row is going to be split into 3 different sections, 2 on the right side of the page that are both 13 spaces wide, and 1 section on the left that is 15 spaces wide. I'm now going to create my weekly headers on the left side here using my koi fish themed monthly sticker collection. I always love making these 5 types videos where I do demonstration spreads because they give me a chance to use some older sticker themes that I haven't gotten to work with in a while. I know this koi fish theme is from nearly 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure it was August 2018 when this was my theme, but it's still one of my all-time favorite things that I've designed, so it was definitely a blast getting to create a spread with it after so long. I'm creating these headers here using the same supplies as the rest of this video, my Tombow Fudenosuke brush pen and Tombow mono drawing pen for the black lettering, and then that white gel pen along with a black Crayola marker for the rest of the headers on this spread. My first section on the left page is going to be for my daily task lists, and then on the right 2 sections, I'm going to have my meals and my daily summaries. The meal tracker can be used in a couple ways. I can either use it to log what I ate each day after the fact, or use it to plan what I'm going to eat as my meals throughout the week. And the daily summaries section is for jotting down a little blurb about the day. And you can see how this all looks when it's filled out right here. And with that, that's another weekly spread idea done and only one more to go. So let's move right along in this video and set up weekly log number 5. For this final weekly spread that I'm setting up for you guys today, I'm going to use the succulent monthly sticker kit. Again, all of the monthly sticker collections that I'm using today are going to be available for 20% off in my shop now through Friday the 17th. Each kit comes with 3 pages of stickers for just $4. Every order also comes with a full-sized freebie sheet, and I do ship everywhere internationally, so don't hesitate to place an order from my shop today. That's PlanningWithKay.com, and everything, of course, will be linked down in the description below. If you want to automatically receive the newest monthly sticker collection every month, you can also sign up for my Patreon. I'm currently designing a tulip and windmill themed collection for May that I am so excited about, and that's going to be shipping out to patrons later this month. So if you're interested in that, I'll have my Patreon link down below as well. It's patreon.com/planningwithkay. So on this weekly spread, I'm creating 6 daily sections. Each one is 20 spaces wide by 10 spaces tall, giving space for Monday through Friday, and then a shared box for the weekend. On the left side, I'm creating my weekly to-do lists, splitting the top section into my top priority tasks, and then my general task list right below that. I find that especially in really busy, hectic weeks, this method of separating task lists into priority tasks and others is very useful to avoid accidentally missing something important. I'm also using the right side of these daily sections as a spot for logging the weather each day. And with that, guys, that is it for weekly spread number 5. And that is it for all of these spreads that I'm going to show you today. I'm curious which spread was your favorite, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Let me know in the comments down below. And I hope this video gave you guys some ideas and inspiration for your own bullet journal. And hopefully it encourages you to try something new. Luna had to come over here and visit me while I'm filming this outro. I know you guys love seeing her in videos, so just had to scoop her up and give her some camera time. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching me set up 5 different types of weekly spreads today. Again, all of the stickers that I use today are going to be 20% off, and I'll have them all linked down in the description below, along with those other 5 types videos that I mentioned earlier. If you do create any spreads inspired by this video, I would absolutely love to see them. Just tag me on Instagram in your post or story at PlanningWithKay, and I'll be sure to reshare some of my favorite weekly spread creations. I'm always looking through my tags on Instagram and resharing posts that I like. It's just my favorite thing ever to see your guys' creations either inspired by my journal or using my stickers. So keep tagging me on all social media at PlanningWithKay. And just like that, guys, we are done with this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a like and subscribe down below. And don't forget to let me know in the comments down below what 5 types video you want to see next. Follow me on Instagram if you're not already at PlanningWithKay. And don't forget that all of the links to my sticker shop, Patreon, all other social media is right down there in the description below. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.